Who needs a business plan? What's it for?
Well, to be honest, I think everybody needs some sort of plan, whether we call it a business plan, whether we call it goals and objectives, whatever you want to call it. You do need to have some sort of plan in place to drive your business, to know who your customers are and where you want to go in the future.
Every organization needs to have goals and objectives, and the business plan, if it just started with the basic goals and objectives of the organization and built iteratively on that, it could become what the business needs without feeling this massive obligation to build a big giant business plan that can be overwhelming. And I think that's why so many people don't do it, is because it seems like this overwhelming task, and I don't think it needs to be. If you look at it as a bullet list, a series of action items that can be built iteratively, it's really easy for any organization to do.
62% of startups in Canada are launching without a business plan.
I'm surprised that many people are doing a business plan, but disappointed that more people aren't. The business plan is there for you as an organization to set your goals and objectives and measure against those. And I think that if business owners could change their mindset of what a business plan is, that more of them would have a business plan. It's a communication tool, it's your business resume, it's a timetable, it's your business so that you can share and communicate a message to investors, to friends and family, to employees. And the more that you build this message and share this message, the higher your likelihood for success. But you need to document it so that you can look at it, measure it, and move your objectives based on what changes in the market.
You make it sound like a very organic thing. It sounds more like a conversation than a 3-ring binder full of tabs. What do you think, Jenny?
Yeah, definitely. So what I believe in planning is that you need to have a model that moves with you. So just creating a business plan and then putting it in your filing cabinet and looking at it maybe 6 months, a year down the road is not going to serve you well at all. So you need to have something that's living and breathing and willing to move with you as opportunities come in and you assess if it's going to work for your business or not. So yes, start with something, but keep the story going. Keep including it and drop things off that maybe aren't going to work for your business in the long run.
I think the problem is that for many people, it's not organic, but it needs to be. And the problem is that there's a lot of people who are coaching businesses that they need to have a business plan in order to get financing. And it's built and developed for the sole purpose of going to a bank. And in reality, oftentimes, if you go to a bank with a business plan, if you don't have sufficient credit, that's not good enough in and of itself. And people need to recognize that the business plan isn't for a bank or for an investor, it's for yourself, so that you can measure the success of your business and change and adapt. So it needs to be organic. Oftentimes entrepreneurs are like, well, it's in my head. I don't need to document it. I know what my goals and my visions are. And ideas are like seeds. And if you don't plant a seed, it will never grow. And if you don't take your idea and put it down on a piece of paper and share that with your friends, it's like not planting a seed and not watering it.